Here is a short survey of some of the more important books for the jazz trombonist and the classical trombone student. First, in my opinion, if you had to pick just one book for the beginning student, even through the advanced, for technical study on the trombone, it would be this one, which looks like this when the cover's been torn off for so many years, as mine has, since I've had it since high school. It's Max Schlossberg's Daily Drills and Exercises. It's simply essential. It was recommended to me when I was a teenager by another teenager named Joe Alessi. Joe Alessi, of course, today is, and has been for many years, the principal trombonist of the New York Philharmonic. He called it one of the trombone Bibles back then, and I agree. It's commonly used by trombonists around the world. If you don't have it, get the Schlossberg Drills and Exercises for trombone. Next, here is a marvelous, short but marvelous compendium of daily routines for trombone by the great Charles Vernon, bass trombonist, Philadelphia Orchestra, and then the Chicago Symphony. Extraordinary soloist as well, and teacher, of course. I don't know if it's available still, but if you can find it, I highly recommend it. Both for the tenor trombonist with F attachment and bass trombonist. And if you don't have an F attachment, there's stuff for you to do here, though it is primarily for an F attachment / bass trombone player. Next is the old standard, Arbon's Famous Method for Trombone. It's been around a long time, as has the Schlossberg. It is a standard. It has a lot of music, from very, very easy to very, very difficult. All kinds of good stuff in here. If you don't have it, you really should. Here's one that I don't think a lot of people study out of, and I don't know why. It's excellent, especially for the beginning through intermediate player. Andre Lafosse, Complete Method for Trombone. Complete Method for Slide Trombone, as it says. Highly recommended. Many, many exercises, all within 1 or 2 positions, but musical, melodic exercises. So for the student who's still learning positions, this is a great way to do it. And there's some very nice duets, some very nice short solo pieces. Really good learning in here. Highly recommended. Last but not least, Simone Mantia, the Trombone Virtuoso and Advanced Method. Highly recommended also. What can I say? It's got a lot of advanced stuff in it. It's got a lot of work in the various clefs, not just bass clef, but tenor and alto clef as well, which for any advanced trombonist, classical especially, but jazz too, you really need to know this stuff. Now for the jazz musician in particular, there are of course many books. These I find extremely helpful and enjoyable. The great J.J. Johnson, shortly before he passed away, published this book, Exercises and Etudes for the Jazz Instrumentalist. It's wonderful. He composed everything in here. Exercises, etudes, melodies, as well as some wonderful text about how to play, about playing in general, about warming up. Highly, highly recommended. I know musicians who are not trombonists who use this book because it's just so great. Speaking of J.J. Johnson, here's a transcription book of some of his solos. He picked this one out. You can get it, of course, on jazzbooks.com, Jamie Aebersold's website, which is so helpful. I don't represent them or work for them. I did go to an Aebersold camp when I was 19. It was an extremely important event for me at the time, and so I highly recommend the jazz camps and the website jazzbooks.com to you for this and others. Here is an old book that I have no idea if it's still in print. I've had it since I was a teenager. Jack Teagarden, Modern Trombone Studies. Hey, it's the modern era. If you can search for it on the internet, get it. It's just wonderful. Published in about 1940 with some transcriptions and stylistic stuff and exercise stuff that'll totally key you into the playing style of, in my opinion, one of the greatest musicians ever to play jazz on any instrument, Jack Teagarden. another solo transcription book, which comes with a CD. Bill Watrous, the music of Bill Watrous. Outstanding. It's great to be able to hear him play these, as well as hear him interviewed on the CD about his playing. Really, really great. Another Bill Watrous book that he wrote with Alan Raff that's been around since the early 1980s called Trombonisms. Highly recommended. Today it comes with a CD. I bought this one. It came with a flexible little black plastic record. And it is excellent with sections on everything to do with truly advanced jazz playing. Dottle tonguing, but tremendous section on against the grain playing, as it's usually called. Highly recommended for anybody who's beyond the beginning level and wants to get into jazz playing high and low without freaking out about it, and being able to make music with that high range and low range. Last but not least, fond memories of Frank Rosolino, one of the great jazz trombonists of all time, of course, along with JJ and others. This is a fantastic book of transcriptions, which comes with a CD, so you can hear him playing. This was done by Conrad Herwig, one of the great jazz trombonists alive today. So I recommend them all to you, one or more at your own pace.